Hey guys, Bettina here, founder of Wonderful Soul. This is video 2 of 4 of our Detox Flow Series. And today we're going to get a little bit more energized in our practice. One thing that we're going to work on today is a technique of breathing. It's called Kapalabhati. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's rapid breath. I guess that's how you would explain it. But basically what you do is take a big inhale, and then you're going to exhale halfway. And then from there, you're only going to concentrate on the breath out. So it goes something like this. I like to keep my hand on my stomach. It helps me concentrate a little bit more. You can close your eyes. The traditional way to do it, you can look at the tip of your nose, but whatever works for you. So don't want to keep you waiting. Let's get moving. Lift and spread your toes. Even weight between the 4 edges of your feet. Inhale. Raise your arms over your head. Exhale, hands together, coming through heart center. Inhale, rise your arms. Exhale, hands flow through heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands together with a long spine, fold over your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your palms into the earth, step back into high plank. Inflate the upper back, energetically lengthening through the heels and the crown of the head. On your next inhalation, start lifting the hips and pressing back into downward dog. Exhale, raise your heels, scoop the tailbone under, plank. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, downward dog, floating ribs in. Exhale into plank, keeping your gaze forward. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, press the outer heels into the ground. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air. Keep your hips square to the floor. Exhale, touch your knee to your nose. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step your left foot beside your left thumb. Drop your back knee, untuck the toes. Scissor the inner thighs, and inhale, raise your arms over your head. Exhale, hands down on either side of your left foot, begin to straighten the leg and fold. Inhale, look forward and bend into your left knee, arms rise. Exhale, hands down, straighten the leg and fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, fold over the thigh. Inhale, rise. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the right toes under, and step back into plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor and slowly lower all the way to your stomach. Hands just off the mat, tense your fingers, cactus arms. Inhale to rise into cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise, look over your right shoulder this time. Exhale, release. Plant your hands beside your lower ribs, press into the ground, onto your knees, tuck the toes, back into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts into the air, hips are square. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, leg into the air. Exhale, right foot beside your right thumb, back knee to the ground, and then tuck the toes. Inhale to raise your arms overhead. If you can, gaze towards your hands. Exhale, hands down, straighten the right leg and fold over your thigh. Inhale, lunge into your right leg, hands up. Exhale, hands down and forward fold. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands together. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck your toes, and step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise all the way up, floating ribs in. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank and hold here. Make your way back into downward dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Square the hips. Make sure your knee is over the ankle. Start with your knee on the ground. Cross your right elbow to the left thigh. Hands into prayer. And try and get your hands into heart center. Look down for balance. Raise your arms into the air. Hands down, step back into plank. Slowly lower down, chaturanga, all the way to your belly. Strong legs here. Inhale to lift your chest off the ground, lift your hands off the ground. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Take a deep inhale to rise. Exhale halfway. Start pumping the stomach. And release. Hands by your side, bend the knees, tuck the toes, downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right leg lifts into the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Lower the back knee down. Raise the arms overhead, hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale to lengthen through the left arm. Exhale to cross your left elbow over your right thigh, hands to prayer, and twist. Look down for balance. Raise your arms overhead. Hands down, tuck your back toes and step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise halfway. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Spread your elbows wide apart and exhale to fold. If you need to, please feel free to bend your knees. Inhale, release the fingers. and begin to tuck your hands under your feet and fold. Try and place more weight into the balls of the feet, putting a bit of pressure into the wrists. And release. Bend your knees and slowly begin to rise vertebra by vertebra, stacking the spine. Head rises last. Bring your shoulders to your ears. Roll them back and down. Inhale, raise your arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Back heel turns in at a 45-degree angle. Arms come overhead. Square the shoulders to the top of the mat. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right heel turns in, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, rise. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale, left foot into the air. Exhale, step the left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, right arm stretches into the air. Exhale, cross the right elbow over the left thigh and twist. You can keep your knee on the ground or tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. The twist is happening from your stomach, not the hips. Make sure to keep the hips square. Look down, release your hands to either side of your front foot, step back, downward dog. Move forward into plank, exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg goes back. Step the right foot forward, lower the back knee down. Inhale to rise, left arm stretches up. Exhale, left elbow over right thigh and twist. Keep your knee on the ground or tuck the back toes and rise the back knee. Hug the outer thighs in. Slowly begin to look down. Hands down, step back, downward dog. Come forward into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Slowly begin to walk your hands to the back of the mat, feet mat distance apart. Slowly begin to lower the hips down. Hands to prayer. Try to press your inner thighs back. Walk your hands forward, back into downward dog. Begin to shift your weight forward, lower your knees to the ground, hips to heels, child's pose. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your energy and to allow me to guide you through this practice. To subscribe below to gain access to more yoga for the soul flows. Namaste, Yogi.